Hello, and welcome to another Influencer Cup for FFTCG. I'm your host, Matthew Rice, and today I'm joined by Brian Berkeley and Andy Carmona of Team MetaPotion. Hello, gentlemen.
Howdy ho.
Own.
Not a whole lot. Today we're going to be seeing John Schreiner playing some Earth Lightning and Collin Rupert playing Mono Fire, probably with some Ritz thrown in. Who knows? To be determined.
See some pretty cards being thrown down right now. It'll be awesome.
Yep, those are some juicy sleeves on Collin's side.
Not so juicy playmat.
No, we got old school versus show off.
Okay.
No, John earned that one. He actually flew out to that one. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was great to have him for the weekend.
I bet. Always a lovely time. But
Not quite sure who's starting here. I haven't seen a dice thrown.
Wouldn't it be crazy if John throws it on his side and it somehow ends up on Collin's side?
Looks like John's starting here.
That'd be some magic. Say John's gonna. And what are they playing for again? What are the promos on respective sides?
John is playing for a Team Allies, and that is a promo Pandemonium, and Collin is playing for Team Coollin, and that is for a promo Nix. Both great choices.
Oh, you know I'm on for that.
I think everyone knows that.
Yeah, Nix is a pretty hype card. It's really powerful. We actually see him just discarding one to play that Beastmaster. And he grabbed a table for that.
Yep, knowing John, he goes, "Your turn, please." Classic. Oh, we see the Ritz.
And we found the Ritz.
There it is. Oh, okay.
And he's gonna go get another.
These backups, huh? Tell me about it, man. I mean, they're so. I mean, they're useful right now, right?
Yeah, when you want a card, they will find it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one's gonna search for a green card, right?
Citra instead of Kadaj. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, from what I see, he's playing a lot of really cheap summons, so that's going to generate a lot of value for him in the long term. I mean, John's gaining all kinds of knowledge right now, because this format is not very widely played, so he's basically getting to see all of Collin's deck, because it's taken him a minute to find this Ritz.
So that means you're only able to use the latest three.
Is the Ritz on the bottom of the deck?
I mean, he's only got 2 left in the deck.
And yeah, Andy, this is L3 format. We found it! Jackpot.
There are 27 cards. I did see a bunch of Zidanes in there. I'm a big fan of that card. 2 CP haste, and if everybody stole and he gets hit, that's 8k nuke onto whichever body that you feel fit.
Pretty good.
Yep. I also like that he's got the new Interceptor and Shadow in there, so some good synergy there added to the Mono Fire L3 deck.
I would assume Fire would just go basically pure 2 backups, 2 drop backups, and then like this 3 just to find the Ritz, but then keep it nice and simple, early costs. This is the Warrior backup.
Collin looking to jump ahead in backups there.
I'm a little surprised that he decided to do the 2 backups early instead of the 2 drop into the 3 drop, seeing that John had a slower start.
Okay. One Beastmaster for another.
He's just jealous of how Collin got to go.
Yeah, he wants to try the same thing, but he keeps hitting it on the first flip. Do you feel like any particular deck is favored in this matchup?
I'm not quite sure. They've both got decent removal and some pretty big threats. Nix is pretty good against this deck, as he can just point and kill whatever he wants, but... Oh, and there's Kadaj. Let's see if that first forward ever gets answered.
Yeah, I think that a Kadaj is going to be pretty annoying for Collin. I mean, he's got ways to answer it, but...
And we just lost a Ritz to it now, too.
Yep.
That's never a good thing. Turns out Kadaj is a pretty good card.
Who?
Because of that card, we had what's it, the 10.5 meta with this card alone, and it was dubbed the 10.5 meta.
Okay, we had another Ritz to bounce back with.
I mean, that's really all you need to see is just the one, right?
Yep. Swinging on through, generating some CP there.
And then I'm excited to see another Litley come down and search that last Ritz, right?
We'll just have it all.
Just to keep it in hand. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst place to have it.
No.
And we see a cane, so that's the second cane we see off of John's side. One in hand and now one in the damage zone.
Pretty good card to break that Rampier.
Yep. I mean, this is reminiscent of the finals, right? Of the Winter Cup we had not long ago. We've got Rampier basically versus a mono fire deck.
Earned it, right? The track record it's had since the beginning. Look at it now. Good for you, mono fire. Keep it up.
That's pretty good, especially if he's able to play the rest of them off a Ritz attack.
Oh, clever. Look at this.
Yeah, I actually really like these guys in L3 because you get... I mean, I'm pretty greedy. I might even consider slamming the second one down right now just so I don't draw... Because knowing my luck, I would draw the third one on my next turn.
Yeah, I don't think Collin's afraid to go wide here. Probably knowing Earth Lightning can't really handle a wide board. You know, Opus 1 Shantoto didn't make it into L3.
Yep. Not until next rotation, right? Will it?
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, dang.
Once an Opus 1, always an Opus 1?
I think I heard that somewhere.
Let's say he decides not to slam the second one down. Kadash coming back.
I mean, maintaining the card advantage is not bad either.
Don's gotta start putting some bodies on board. He wants to keep up with this.
Dulled the soldier down with Kadaj there. Probably looking to swing through. Not sure
well, I wonder
here.
why you stole him.
Maybe he was afraid of burn damage.
Yeah, like an Ifrit, I guess.
Yeah.
I also saw Belias, and he could potentially swing into a Belias as well, right?
Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see it.
Nice.
Hold it nice, baby.
On to the Ritz.
That's what it looks like. 3, 7,
Yeah,
ding, ding, ding.
Maya has become one of my favorite cards. Considering the almost like I'll say 2 out of the 3 effects are pretty relevant, but maybe the main one just being able to just like bob a forward to the side and let your boys swing in there. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, sometimes it's really all you need to just close out games.
It's like Kadaj does it, and Maya does it.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Kadaj swinging through for some damage there.
The nice thing also is that because Marsh is still on the board, John, when the turn gets passed back to him, he can bring back in the Kadaj and remove that Ritz from the play.
Yeah.
So he has less to deal with.
Tyro there for a BFA. Seems pretty good.
Also unlocks the rest of his colors, which he needed some lightning, right? He's just pitching lightning from hand.
Yeah.
So, relief to see that on John's side.
Now he's got all the colors.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Tyro, what a great backup that card is. Very strong. I mean, did it have to be EX Burst?
There's a lot of text on there.
Yeah, 3 effects usually kind of add up.
Let's see how Collin's able to rebound here. I don't think we're going to be playing a March to grab a Ritz, I'll tell you that much.
Hmm.
He did.
Maybe he rifles off more soldiers here.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing. He's kind of wondering maybe like if he's gonna play a soldier, grab a soldier, play a soldier, because he before would have been sweet to have done that and it would have been really easy because Ritz would have allowed him to, but now obviously the game plan has to change.
Geomancer back up to hopefully draw one.
He's gonna find something.
Soldier?
It was.
That's what you said. He said deploy early so you don't see it. Sure enough, there it is.
Oh man. I'm not gonna lie though, I would have loved to have seen a Ritz flipped off the top or a Citra. Like that's always just... It's always when you play one dark card it bites you in the butt.
Because obviously he doesn't want to block this. You know, make any sort of effort to try and break the march to recover that Ritz. You just don't want to see that happening. And that's a Misdragon off the second point of damage.
Yep.
One data for another.
One data for another, taking a point of damage. He says, I'll meet you there halfway.
The nice thing also is that the next turn, if John swings with that Kadaj and Collin takes that point of damage, I think that Dodaluma will gain Brave too, so kind of setting up for the next turn.
Yeah, Dodalum was a pretty good blocker when your opponent only has a 6k right now.
Well, he's got that Kadaj that's going to come back too.
Won't be able to dull it, move it out of its way. I think what's the threshold on that one? 3 damage or 5 damage?
I believe it's 3 to get. I wonder what Colin's thinking about here.
If you're Collin, you like try to go wide one more time. I mean, you have the other soldier in hand, right?
He's got 2 of them.
He's got pitched out Luma.
Turns out those soldiers aren't so good when they can't search anything.
Yeah, but I mean, on the bright side, they're not in the deck anymore. He's got 4 in hand. That's not too bad.
I mean, personally, I do really like having 2 soldiers on board at least because it allows you to be able to do the party attack for 10k. Because like right now, the soldier's just sitting there and it really hasn't done anything since he played it.
I mean, like, John still has yet to set up, right? I mean, he's got the cane in hand. You still need Rapier target and Rapier.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
there was still time to, like, go wide.
Yeah. I'm imagining that we're probably going to see a BFA come down right now.
Oh, baby. BFA slamming on the floor, that'd be awesome.
I'll show you fire cards, he says.
Yeah, exactly.
Although in the BFA, like, kind of war, Collins would probably win, right? Because Collin has the Belias, so he could just buff his BFA out of range.
In theory, yeah.
In an ideal world. For all the
I just want to see that. I just want to see the BFA on each side and just trigger the Pandemonium that is, like, bouncing back and forth, the ping effect. Oh, there's
well, BFA says up to, right? So, John wouldn't have to target it back again. I don't think there's a lot of incentive for them to just board wipe each other.
It's good to know.
And now our Dodaluma's online here.
Oh, this is the other march. You hate to see it.
Woof.
Oh, but he doled it before he got online. There goes an Ifrit.
Is that going to be able to do much here? 2 soldiers in hand for Collin.
That's 5,000 though, right? And then when you're on 5
Yep.
damage, it'll do 8.
I almost would have preferred to have seen him play the BFA this turn, and then next turn play the Maya, right? Because Maya...
Oh, with this. Go for it. Tell the people.
Well, because then Maya can close out the game, right? Maya plus Kadaj would be able to duel 2 forwards, and he could just go blap blap. But now I guess he could play the BFA, and BFA is a Mobius card, right? So Maya could give BFA haste, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
Yep.
Also, we don't know how messy John's hand could have been, too, even though Tyro fixes many problems.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of bright side to playing it. Like, I mean, he has the BFA in hand, so he's kind of like hiding it, right? So, like, Collin is a good player, so I'm assuming Collin still remembers it's there. But Collin has to not only remember it's there, but he also has to remember that Maya gives it haste. Because that's not a common interaction.
I think we're looking to answer that Maya here.
Yeah. Dropping the movie down, searching the Ifrit, 3CP Ifrit. 8k to a forward, and 2k plus to your fire forwards. Seems pretty good. Moody also activates itself if you cast a card named Bahamut, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Hey. I know me some fire cards.
He's trying to impress us with his fire card
I
knowledge.
know, right?
Yeah.
This guy. Maybe it isn't as simple as just pointing and killing that Maya here. Seems to be rethinking it.
I mean, push that damage. I mean, remember, damage is still a resource, and you make your opponent start sweating. Mind you, he's got access to Zidane, so he's got access to some haste, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking as an aggro player, just push it, right? I mean, John's got 5 in grip. Is it 5 or 4? I see it on there.
It is 4, my friend.
Big hand.
Yep.
He's got a lot of Kado.
It's like Salt and Pepper says, push it.
Yeah. But I think if you're calling at this point, I mean, fire is one will just push some stuff to the side and kind of swing in. So don't count it out just yet.
So Dadaluma with the Brave there. I would be really hesitant to swing in with this Marsh.
He's probably threatening the possibility he has another one. Ooh, both Mayas. Okay. Swinging for the fences.
Do not be scared, Coollin. There you go. Oh my goodness, that's an Aldo.
Because I'm wondering if he's thinking, like, if he could get a 2-for-1 off the Ifrit,
Yeah.
I don't mind swinging all the way in. Remember that Daruma now is activated, right? Like, he can't be doled by the Kadash, so chances are you can still nuke the Maya and trade into a Kadash if it swings.
Yeah, John did not fall for the 2-for-1 there.
It kind of feels bad that you can't deploy another backup off of the Shadow.
Right, but how many cards are in his hand now? Because he could just bring back the Kadaj and then duel the Shadow, right? And then play the BFA, give it haste with Maya?
I think John may have a dark card in hand. By the way he's playing, we'll have to see here.
Sure, but if he has 4 cards in hand, he goes to 6 in hand, then he's got a decent amount, right? We'll see. But Collin has plenty of cards in hand, so as soon as the BFA comes down, like, he might just respond with the Ifrit.
Shadow, like he said. John said. See what comes out. If it's the BFA, this thing's gonna get pretty.
That looks like 7 CP.
Hey, okay. Oh, and now Maya has the ability to choose 2 effects now instead of just that 1. Now you're on 5 damage.
I don't think Collin's gonna let him get that far.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
And there it goes.
Boom, boom, clap.
When is Collin doing this? When is he responding with this? Before attack prep, right? Like before
Sure.
going into the attack.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Yeah, so maybe it doesn't even like pop off. That was a close one. We're about to see
Yep, you
freaking
boys.
fireworks start popping off.
Yeah. I'd love to see him slap down the 3rd one right now. Oh my gosh.
Nothing would make me happier. And it's just to see that card interaction. You know, you'd love to see something like that where it's just like that's like as high as the ceiling goes, right? When it comes to which Mobius character you want to give haste.
I think that is the cream of the crop.
It's like, yeah, I used to give that to Cloud of Darkness. Right? All right, give it to BFA now.
Fosoya? Never heard of him.
But it's cool. It's cool that you have two Mobius targets. I mean, heck, you can tap for water. Why not slap a Cloud of Darkness in there?
I've always been a big fan of giving my Chaos Mobius haste.
Oh, okay. Spicy.
Seems good. Seems good. Thinking. Because they're still in the main phase 1, right? Because of the effort being played, we went back to the main phase 1, so he can drop another forward.
Yeah, depending on the timing, right? That you, like you said, that Collin cast that.
Okay.
Oh.
Nick's coming in saying hello and.
Oh, we're getting some damage in here. I like it, John.
He's just gonna get real close when it comes to what you can.
Collin will probably be going to 6 here.
I don't think you do. I think, and the question is also, do you leave the Kadaj on the board?
Two. I mean, considering Collin with 1 card in hand, but let's see what he can draw. He can draw some pretty awesome removal, and those warriors can still do things.
Yeah, he's got the Warriors, he's got the Geomancer. We haven't seen Belias, which is live now. And the Ifrit, which is also live.
No, you're playing fire, right? There's gotta be Nail in the deck.
That
Wait,
was a card.
Wait, this is L3. Is Nail even part of it?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
He's
okay,
Opus
okay.
now.
She is. Sorry for our fans at home.
Could blame that on my lack of fire knowledge.
But I don't think there's a nail in hand, or else it would have came down pretty quick. Let's see what he can do here.
He's only got to squeeze 2 points in, right?
But he does have to get rid of 2 big forwards. And BFA will have something to say about whatever he does. That final Aeon's looking pretty final here.
And that soldier's ready to go to war.
Yeah, something like that. You've heard of chump blockers? Wait till you see this chump attacker.
I mean, I wonder what Collin's really kind of digging for right here. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so I wonder if he's kind of just doing some math with those warriors, versus, like, you know, what the crackback looks like. He could also just be counting cards for a nail, right? To make sure that he's hitting the right number that he needs to. Or he's not taking risks.
Terror is an okay play here.
That's pretty good.
That is very good. It's nice.
Did he...
Ping off the Kadaj.
Right. Did that get Ifrit? Or...
They got Ifrit. Yep, 3 CP Ifrit.
Hmm.
Turns out with Terra, that card does 10. That's a whole bunch.
He's going to choose to pink to go to punk, and then he's going to start attacking. Start ramming his little weenies inside the the BFA.
Yeah.
Because right now you just, like, you attack like March, and then it's like, do you block? Not cool. If they block, that's great. Because then, you know, you just continue on, and you attack with your soldier. They block it, cool. Then you just attack with the shadow.
I mean, John's got no cards in hand, so...
Yeah. At this point, you force the block at this point by threatening the damage.
Yeah, especially because this is a 7k, right? Versus the...
I imagine we declared a block there.
Or... He's an 8k, so he's looking to finish it off with the Geomancer. I think now they're going to talk about, like, the timing on it. Making sure that he does it at the appropriate time, right?
What's March's original power? He's a 7k, right?
7 plus 2.
Plus the 1, yeah. No, he can trade up.
Right, but I mean, I was saying that he has to make sure that he deals that damage before... he has to deal that damage with the Geomancer after the Marsh dies, otherwise John
just scoops!
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
Well, there you have it.
A Rampireless Rampir deck, pretty much.
Didn't go too hot. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed another Influencer Cup game here in the L3 format. Thank you for joining me, Brian and Andy. And chalk another point up for Team
nice
Coollin.
Nice. We're one step closer to Knicks, baby.